Hawkinson comes in under center and flips it to Dobbs, who runs to the edge. Gets hit hard, the ball out, and into the hands of McMillan for Denver. The Broncos come up with a first possession turnover for the second straight game. I mentioned the suspension. We'll get to that when Denver's back on defense. Wilson to the air again. Will swing it out complete. And Jameel McLaughlin, who's really opened eyes here in Denver. The rookie been practicing the last 2 weeks. 2nd and 8 for Wilson. In trouble, trying to escape, and cannot. Few have escaped from Danielle Hunter this year. His 12th sack of the season. One shy of the lead. Myles Garrett has 13. It's 3rd and 15. Wilson will flip it out. Samaje Perine will get some of that sack yardage back. It's to the 13, and a field goal from here will be 31 yards. Right at the start of the season, good season going, and the first points of the game. So, similar script from Monday night in Buffalo. Turnover in the first drive, 3 points for the Broncos. Point game against Miami skews all the stats, but of late, they have been much better at forcing turnovers. Madison gets to the edge with space, 15 yards to the pieces of this offense up. Kevin O'Connell calling the plays in his helmet. Scans, comes back to Oliver, the tight end, first down. To the Broncos side of midfield at the 49. Alex Singleton on the tackle. Off in time, Dobbs steps up, throws in traffic, nearly intercepted. Justin Simmons had hands on that. Kareem Jackson was coming over too.
Most teams try to install that blitz.
3rd and 2, Harrison Smith, the other safety comes this time. Wilson pumped it, keeps it alive, fires sideline, incomplete. Went for Cortland Sutton, who was booking coming back to the ball. Josh Dobbs and company take over at the 35. It's in the air right away, pressured as he got rid of it, and got it complete to Ty Chandler, who was going to get very close to the first down mark. Matt Henningsen almost sacked Dobbs. Instead, right at the mark. And then 4 against Buffalo on Monday night. And 1 already here tonight. But Chandler protects it, gets through the hole, and some nice running from Ty Chandler for a first down at the Denver 36.
But they're winning as they're building.
Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, the Minnesota GM, is out, is caught. Good job to get away by Brandon Powell, who fights for the extra yards for that first down. Powell in his 5th year. No hand, and Madison will get the first down. Spinning out of the tackle, Madison kept it alive. Terrific running by the Vikings backs here. Madison to the 12-yard line. The most missed tackles in the league this year. Missed one there. Direct snap to Madison. Runs up the middle to the 4-yard line. 3rd and 1 to start the second. Fake to Madison. Dobbs rolling, looking for something. Kept it alive and throws for the touchdown to Oliver. What a great play by Josh Dobbs. 3rd and 1 to start the second. Fake to Madison. Dobbs rolling, looking for something. Kept it alive and throws for the touchdown to Oliver. What a great play by Josh Dobbs. Wouldn't go down and throws a touchdown.
4 receivers to Russell Wilson's left.
3rd and 3. Russ escaping. Do you have anybody to get you? No. May have been sacked before throwing it. More than stepping into the void. 2nd and 8. Good pickup there. And a catch for Powell on the run to midfield. First down at the 47-yard line. Brandon Powell. Dobbs, nothing open. Downfield, that's wide open. That's Hawkinson to the 10-yard line. 29 on the game for T.J. Hawkinson, who's been as good as any tight end this year. 72nd catch of the season. 1st and goal, it's touching the 10. And Dobbs gets it in traffic to Chandler. Sifting through, go to the 4, gain of 6 yards. Snap, Dobbs pressured, can't escape Cooper, and he's brought down. Cooper wouldn't let him go this time on 3rd down. Five this year. That one was perfect. Nice draw. Natural kick for him. Minnesota adds 3. And they lead number 3's team by 7. From the 25, this drive begins. Protected for the moment. Wilson throws complete to Jerry Jeudy with the catch and a gain of 19 yards. Longest hit for the Broncos offense here tonight.
So if you miss one guy, there's confusion. The center has a lot of work to do in this thing, too.
2nd and 7. Wilson trying to shot downfield. And held on to, let's see. Sutton catches it at the 21-yard line.
They have people just sort of standing and wandering around, and here it comes.
5 come, they pick it up for now, and Wilson throws complete. Did Jeudy get there? No, stopped at the 12, 2 yards short. It's 4th down. 3 in a row, it's a close game. You're kicking a field goal, fans boo. Will Lutz from 30. Knocks that one through. Missed 2 all year, he's made 2 here in the first half. In his sleep after that first Atlanta game, he was so annoying. 3rd and 9, Dobbs stepping up, throwing in the middle. It's complete for the first down to the 42-yard line. Justin Simmons, Kareem Jackson lurking. 3rd and a yard, Dobbs to put it up. Madison couldn't get it. There was pressure, too, from Jonathan Cooper. Didn't make it the easiest. The gain of 8. Wilson throws in the middle. It's caught to the 47-yard line. Timeout, Sean Payton.
They have to show the blitz.
There's Max Verstappen there. Off the win in Vegas last night. Wilson gets rid of it. Troutman's got it. Breaks through a tackle. Gets to the 39-yard line. Troutman, the motion man. And Wilson taking that shot towards the end zone in traffic. Nearly intercepted by Josh Metellus. Jerry Jeudy was the intended receiver. Will Lutz, who's been good ending halves with field goals. From 52 off the right hash. And that one is knocked through. It's been fun to watch, though. It really has. Who thought Dobbs would be the guy in the middle of one of these great stories? Madison hurtling over the would-be tackler to the first down mark. They'll mark him just past the 40. It'll be close to the first down. Took him in the 3rd round out of Boise State 5 years ago. Fake to him here, and Dobbs throws on the out. It is caught at the 42-yard line by Jordan Addison. The rookie who started at Pitt, finished at USC, has a first down in Bronco territory.
Out of here because they had Faith and Dalton Risner ran right behind him.
Jump cut there, Madison into the secondary, pulled down by Kareem Jackson at the 27-yard line, but a run of 8 there. Dobbs taking off to the end zone, touchdown, Josh Dobbs doing it with his legs again.
But it just hasn't been all put together yet.
3rd and 3, pressure picked up by Javonte Williams. Spinning, firing downfield, incomplete. Mims came back to the ball. 2nd and 5, 4-man rush. Dobbs lofting, wide open to the tight end Oliver. Across midfield to the 46. Tackled by Kareem Jackson.
But he sees out there, and it's the reason he looks so calm.
3rd and 2 here. Throws inside, complete for the first down to Brandon Powell. Will roll to the 34-yard line. Late on the play clock. Just off in time. Madison lost the football. Denver's got it. Recovered by Josie Jewell.
Have to take advantage of what your defense just did.
Toss to the right, and good blocking out there for Javonte Williams. Keeps himself going, pushes into Bynum, and he gets a first down. So they get to the edge a little bit. McLaughlin now the back from 49. Swing in the hands of Jerry Jeudy. Let these playmakers show their stuff. Jeudy to the 32-yard line. Back out, swing it out. McLaughlin got a block again from Humphrey. Cut back inside to make it 3rd and 1. The Broncos, hope you saw that card sitting right in front of me. 1st and 10. Wilson fires it out. Jerry Jeudy's got it.
Bet you they drop out of this. They're showing a 0 blitz. I bet they don't do it.
There goes one. There goes everybody else. Wilson trying to get away. Cannot do it. DJ Wanham got him.
Distracted, and all of a sudden, Wanham comes up and makes a huge sack.
Lutz 4 for 4. take the penalty. 1st and 20. Dobbs' arm hits it through. It's intercepted. It's McMillan. First and goal for the Broncos at the 9. Josie Jewell brought the heat. McMillan's got his second takeaway. And the Broncos are alive.
Watch that cross that line. Do they drop out? No, they're blitzing.
Here they come. Wilson throws. Get it out of the hands of Judy. Judy almost had a touchdown. Elevated from the practice squad. Got his hands in the cookie jar in time. Dixon did a nice job with a high snap. Field goal number 5 for Will Lutz. 17. 3rd and 4. Bring in 4. Dobbs. Middle. Deflected and nearly intercepted. Surtain got a hand on it. Jewell couldn't secure it, but it is a 3 and out. Marvin Mims leads the league. It's a fake, and the up back's going to take it. Ty Chandler, a big run. Chandler inside the 40. What a big dice roll by Kevin O'Connell. Realistic field goal range for Joseph. Dobbs throws, it's complete, and again it's Chandler with space, and Chandler gets the first down.
After further review, the runner's knee was down with the ball short of the line to gain. It will be Minnesota's ball, 4th down at the dead ball spot.
Dobbs has it. The pile moves forward. Looks to be a first down for the Vikings. Denver bringing the heat. Dobbs with a pump and a throw in the middle. Hawkinson again at the 11-yard line. They say he was touched. TJ got up right away. From the 12 against the blitz. Dobbs in trouble. Puts it up for grabs. Incomplete. Good for 34 and good for 30 tonight. And Denver's going to need a touchdown. 5-point game. And they're going to run on 3rd and 10. They'll run up the middle with Samaje Perine gets 7 to the 32. And I think Peyton's going to go for it here inside of 3 minutes. They bring 3 again. Wilson going to scramble, then loft it. And it's hauled in with one hand. Is it complete or not? 4-man rush. Wilson underneath. Samaje Perine. Got 10, got a first down at the 45 of Minnesota.
Russell is getting them to show what they're doing with that snap count.
Check and throw. Perine again around the backfield. 10 on the last one. On this one, he gets 17 yards to the 28-yard line. So the Broncos in great shape here.
Looks like they could be pressuring again.
3rd and 4. They bring 1 extra. Wilson checking it down. Perine first down again out of bounds at the 15-yard line. So Samaje Perine, 4 catches on this drive for 40 yards. They do. Vikings bring the heat again. Wilson throwing, it's up for grabs, it is caught for the touchdown by Sutton. Sean Payton talking right up to that 15-second limit on the communication to the quarterback. Mims in motion. Pitch. Williams stopped on the edge, and a field goal can win. DJ Wanham with the big stop. Dobbs complete sideline. 1 short of the first down is Jordan Addison. And will throw. Dobbs in trouble here. Keeping it alive. Chase from behind. He got away. And he got the first down. His knee comes down where the ball is. Oh, what a job by Browning. Look at Browning pulling his arm back there as he comes down.
So that shin was down on his left leg.
There it is. Way down. Got the snap off in time. Dobbs flushed again. Just puts it forward. That ball's out. It is ruled an incomplete pass. If that's the case, there's nobody over there, right?
It's definitely intentional grounding at this point.
Jefferson did it in Buffalo last year on 4th and long. Similar 4th and 25. Gotta have it. Dobbs with time. Loads through the middle. Incomplete. And the Broncos will win. Russell Wilson, Sean Payton, and the Broncos, who started 1-5, are now 5-5.
Good game. Good game. Good luck the rest of that.